everybody, Sandra here from Creating Spain. I have a card front in front of me here, which isn't the card I'm going to be making, but I just wanted to show you what you can do if you experiment a little bit. Now, I made a video recently on how to do region embossing, which is what is making this stand out. But what I've done on this one is I actually covered it in contact paper or a transparent glossy film, whatever you like to call it, before I embossed it. And as you can see, it comes out rather well. I just thought I would show you that. It's not something I did previously on the other video, so I thought I'd show you just how that came out. So today's card is going to be this one. And I don't know if you can see it too easily, but this is a region embossed. And it looks really, really nice. I haven't finished the front of the card yet. I'm going to be adding some bling to it, but I wanted to put the card front on because the main focal event of this card is going to be on the inside. I know it's plain at the moment, but it isn't going to stay that way. So I have some print and cut images basically that I want to put in. So I've got a whole load of little snowmen here. I want to put them in, but I do not want them to be flat against the back of the card. I want them to be pop-up. Now, the easiest way by far of doing a pop-up is to make a little square tube like this. This happens to be a centimetre squared or cubed tube. And it's very easy to make. I've included the file for the card down below, and this is in the file. But what I do is I make a long tube first. And the reason for that is because I can cut pieces off of this and I can use it for other smaller items. And it means I don't have to do lots of fiddly little ones. Now, to make it, the easiest way of doing it is to do your score lines. And then to take a metal ruler, I'll demonstrate, put it next to your score line, and then take a bone folder and literally press the bone folder along the metal rule. This gives you a pretty good edge. When you've done that to all of them, you can crease them properly and use the bone folder if need be. Now, the card that I'm using for these supports, sorry, I've got some rubbish on my desk here, is only a relatively thin one because I'm trying to keep the bulk down on the card. Okay, so all you do then is fold up two sections, put some glue on there or some tape, and then fold the other section over the top. And then when you open it out, you've got your tube, as indeed I have here, and there I've got the rest of it. So the whole reason that you do that is so that you can put this tube against the spine of your card. You can also press it flat. Once you've got it stuck on, you can actually press the whole card flat. And you might find that's a bit better for making things stick thoroughly because it means that there's no pressure on it, and then that will come up. So to stick this piece onto here, you decide where you want it to go. And I've already made sure that this isn't too deep for this particular design. So I want to put glue on this bit now, the bit which is nearest. And to get it nice and flat, it's relatively easy because all you have to do is to place that right next to it and then close the card. And then when you open it up, it will be in there. I'm going to leave that closed for a little while just to make sure it stays where it's supposed to be. And I'm just putting a weight over it because that definitely helps. I finished off the inside by adding some more layers of cutouts, and it's simply done in exactly the same way by attaching little squares to the backs. and then it will fold down flat, and I've just written Merry Christmas inside. The front of it I have finished off with a little bit of glitz, and I have to confess that this was sparked by me managing to put some unwanted glue marks down on this side, but you'd never really know. So I then decided to finish it off with some nice sparkles with a silver pen and the sequins, and I've put some tiny little beads down the middle where his coal would have been. I also added a little sparkle pen to the ribbon on his hat and his nose. I think that is quite sweet. It's worked out really well, and I don't think many people would expect to find that inside, so it makes a really great surprise card. I will leave a link down below where I explained the region embossing on the ScanNCut. You can do it on other machines as well, and you don't need any special materials to do it. You do need an embossing tool of whatever description, but it's really, really simple to do. And if you were really stuck, you could do it by hand anyway. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.